So on this week's episode, which is long overdue, sorry about that, we have got to the point where the car has been liveried, or liveried, or lou-reed, one or the other. Roughly 3 months ago, I got in touch with a chap called Baine from Baine Creative about helping me to design a livery, which we could then take over to Craig at Violent D, who does all the graphics on my cars previously. And make something a little bit unique, I suppose. So Grant basically worked with me. We worked crazy long hours, stupidly late at night, and came up with this. Right, so with the graphics, what you would normally see on a side skirt, which isn't there right now, is a big Carson Performance logo. Simon, obviously we're in his workshop, has been no end of help to get this project actually done, and the GT86 as well. You'll also see a Quantic sticker for Quantic Studios, which is the chap behind the camera, and the other chap stood behind the guy with the camera. They're the guys who basically make the production quality of this channel really good. So if you want to make your own channel, you might want to say hi and stuff. Anyway, on the front of the skirt you would see a Cage Laser logo. Cage Laser have obviously helped with the GT86 a massive amount. They've also provided the cage for this car, the jack and bar. They will be providing a bumper bracket, a bumper support bar in the future. So you can also see a large Zek Nova logo. So Zek Nova is the tyre supporter for this year. You can order your Zek Nova tyres from the Zek Nova UK website. So have a Google, find it, order some tyres. They're really grippy, they're pretty good. Dave, DY Engine Services, obviously has built the engine for the car. You've seen the video on that. Jack with Mods, which is Muzzy, who's one of the guys on the farm here, who's always sorted me out with nice, cool parts. Defiance, if anyone reads that and saw it on the last car, it's not really anything, just, you know, like a motto for life, really. So Baine and Violent D are the two graphics guys. Baine, the designer, Craig from Violent D producing them. End Style is from Naoki Nakamura. I'm running the B Knuckles, and obviously I'm representing that style of driving and representing that shop and that area, and all through my friend Shane from Stacked. So Stacked now has become Stacked Racing instead of Stacked Inc. So that is more the sort of official kind of drift side of Stacked. Stacked Inc. is now an export business from Japan. So if you're looking for large exports, containers full of parts, hit up Stacked Inc. And the chap there is called Ewan, and he will look after you. And my favourite sticker, which is of no use to anyone at all really, but Sweet Melons. So that's the graphics package. Pretty happy with it. It's definitely out there. Oh yeah, I did sort of forget the big sticker on the door, didn't I? Yeah. Apparently, I'm a member of Low Origin now, so they might try and make me lower my car or give me a lifetime supply of Saurine. That was quite nicely timed. So this is here's Craig. The funny part is, right, there's no seat at all. If there was a seat and I sat in it, I'd be the same height.
It literally looks like a 12-year-old driving it.
It really doesn't. Anyway, this is Craig's C33. There's his J's and X. And there is the shed with the goodness in it. This is the first day of my new graphics. So Craig is about to push the car out of the shed. I've not even had a sneak peek. It's too dark to actually even see. Oh God. This is the first time I've seen this. This is, holy shit. Wow. No way. Dude. What the hell? Dude.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it? It's
what?
It was a lot of work, but it's just one of them things that it needed to be made in a certain way. And
wow.
obviously, at at the moment there's no sun, but as soon as there's sun on it, I mean, I know you haven't told anyone how it was produced or anything like that, but to produce this thing, we obviously had to wrap the whole car first in glitter silver, and then on top of the glitter silver was a printed wrap laminate, and then laminated again. So you go on top of the silver, so obviously when the sun's out, everything just shines through as glittery, so the whole fade, all of the wrap is all glitter.
Well, so we will go through that in a bit, because there's quite a lot more filming to do, but yeah. What the hell, man? Like, it's super metal flake, isn't it?
You just need sun. As soon as that sun comes out, it'll be literally like a diamond. So
look at that. It brings all the pussy. It's not often I look at stuff and I'm like,
you haven't even got the roof yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I hope that's on camera right.
It's hard to get the roof.
We're gonna need a ladder.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's pretty immense, isn't it?
Wow, that's bonkers. That's properly bonkers.
It was I've got to say, it was a real tough one. It's really challenged me, this one. It's not often, obviously, you wrap a car twice, but even the materials to wrap them in. Yeah. It was a real challenge, because it wasn't air release, so it was just a cast silver, because obviously it's the only silver we could get, was so glittery.
Explain like a cast silver though.
Well, what you get is
cast silver. What's a cast silver?
A cast silver. It's not a wrap film basically. Right. It's a really flexible cast vinyl. You got monomeric, polymeric, cast, and then you've got the wrap vinyls. And initially, I would never ever take on a job with cast, because it is just an absolute pig to use, because it's so thin, it's wafer thin, and you get no chances with it. You've got no air release. So as soon as you squeegee it, if you don't squeegee it right, you'll have like thousands of bubbles.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Then it's scrap.
And then you can't peel it off, because it's so thin, it just tears. Wow. So you can imagine doing bumpers. Yeah, it's like, obviously here, so you don't see it because we're wrapped, but there's a join that we've had to put along this seam here. But because we've wrapped over the toppy clear, you can just about see it.
Yeah, if you really look.
But you wouldn't be able to do it as one solid piece.
But then to get the glitter, that's
the only way we can produce it, to get the glitter. So yeah, it's obviously they do silver metallic-y vinyls, but they're not as glittery as this.
I mean, it's it's ridiculous.
It's cool, but it's really cool.
Anyway, let's crack on with the next stage.
Yes.
What do you think, mate? You think bye. The sun's just come out, and I really hope you guys are getting how sparkly this is. Oh shit. What are you saying, Joey?
It makes mine look a bit boring. I'm not impressed.
This is Joey's car, which is also an S15, which is literally touching the floor on SSR wheels. And just to put this in perspective, it is black with rainbow metal flakes all over it, and all this crazy stuff on the back, and then like a matte purple rear end. And that's that interior. Oh well, look at the headlining. Wow, this is definitely one of the more spectacular interiors I've seen. Nice seats. Oh, you got the gradiated. I need to get those, they're cool. That is not a normal S15 by any stretch of the imagination. It's got an RB in it as well, because obviously, you know, we're not all real men. Ta-da! That's one side done. Well, kind of, we're still missing bits. We missed a layer. Do we know what time it is?
Like 4 something, 4.
3:46 in the morning. And
witching hour, as they say.
yeah, I'm about to set off. So I'll get to Carson when the boys are getting to work. Thank you very much, boys.
No problem.
I'll
Looks sick.
yeah, hopefully it'll look sick tomorrow in the daylight.
Yeah.
When we do an entire another day's work on it. Yay!
Cool.
Bye.
See you later.
You can just lift your top up just a little bit. It's a little bit of belly button.
Why don't you get some scissors and just cut a nipple hole for you?
Just a bit of belly button. Oh, now it's all.
You can stop and all. Is this B-roll that you're getting now? Me talking nonsense and wondering where to put my hand. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Talking of nonsense.
Right, so these knobheads have made. So that's been this week's episode. I am now laying on the floor for no particular reason in a grubby workshop next to these side skirts. And it does give me the opportunity to thank Quantic Studios for their excellent video production and for making me do this particular pose. Yeah, bye. That's all you're getting out of me. Off.